Chris Brockman, do we go wine shopping together? Because you, sir, weren't even close on Marvin Harrison. You snap called the under on 345, by the way, originally.
I wasn't alone, though. Peyton Manning thought the under as well.
Peyton Manning, when he came on NFL Network's pre-ceremony coverage, said that it's funny, because what we were doing by having Marvin Harrison contest about how brief his remarks were going to be, he said he and Saturday and Dallas Clark and a whole bunch of the Colts were texting times back and forth. He said Saturday had in the 7-minute range. Peyton went 9 minutes, 20 seconds. And Dallas Clark went somewhere in the neighborhood of like 12, and he would have won, but they were all prices right. He would have lost because he went over. 11 minutes, 4 seconds. So it was over 10 minutes, which meant 2. Well, it meant what it meant was 1. That's what it was.
It was 1.
And then I said to you, hey, how about Brett Favre? Because Bettis was 33 minutes and 33 seconds
Bettis
the year
was
before.
so long last year.
And we're like, I bet you Favre will go over, especially when Steve White spoke to Brett Favre at the very end of our pre-ceremony show, which you didn't see because you were physically there.
Yeah, no notes.
He said, I'll have no notes. But he did go off of one page. Brett Favre did have 1 page of notes. I've seen it. And he pretty much followed it. He wrote down handwritten. Man, I wish I could tweet that thing out, but they just give it to the networks to follow along so we could follow along knowing somebody's done.
It was so good. Yeah, you said double or nothing. I said, sure, why not? Make it interesting.
2 sports drinks.
Worth every penny. That Favre speech was one of the best I've ever seen.
Have you heard about what he's trying to do
there's no trying. I'm going to do it.
What?
I'm going to start a GoFundMe page if anyone wants to help me chip in and pay for these sports drinks. It'll be up later this afternoon.
Cheap.
Hold on a minute.
I will tweet out the link and help me out.
How long are you going to keep that up there?
This whole week.
I will go over under. You don't even get $10 on it. I'll take the under.
Really? You don't think people out there want to help me out?
There's people I don't think anybody wants to help you out, and nor should they. This is absurd. You made a bet. You have to pay the consequences.
Guess what? I have faith in the people and the listeners out there and the fans of this show have my back.
If you're listening, please do not.
Patriots fans.
Don't do it.
They agree with me on a lot of things.
Don't
do it.
The best is when people tweet out, I hate to agree with Brockman, but I love you guys.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.